Evangelion is one of my favorite anime series ever, but my introduction to Studio Gainax's work wasn't Evangelion like most people. It was their 6-episode OVA from the year 2000 they made right after Evangelion, FLCL, aka Fooly Cooly. It was directed by Kazuya Tsurumaki, who worked directly under Hideaki Anno on Evangelion. And the thing with the show is that its themes and characters are very similar to Evangelion's. I was originally going to make a cinematography video about this series, but then I realized, not all my subscribers have watched Fooly Cooly, but they definitely should if they're Evangelion fans. So, this is my video trying to convince you to watch Fooly Cooly before that inevitable cinematography video. Okay, so I said Fooly Cooly and Evangelion are similar, but how? Well, in a lot of ways. They are both coming-of-age stories about young boys, Shinji in Evangelion and Naota in Fooly Cooly, who are kinda depressed and just go with the motions of life. And then they get thrust into sci-fi stories about evil organizations trying to destroy the Earth because of an older woman who came into their life, Masato in Evangelion and Haruko in Fooly Cooly. In Evangelion, they want to turn everyone into LCL and become one being, and in Fooly Cooly they want to flatten the Earth with a giant iron. Either way, an apocalyptic event that basically kills everyone. Speaking of the older woman, they both become mother figures to the boys, and also have weird sexual moments with them. Haruko is basically a mix of Masato and Gendo at the same time, the mother figure to the boy, but also scheming the entire time. There are also two other love interests, one who's always angry at the protagonist, like Asuka, and one who, like Rei, the protagonist should never date for a certain reason. In Evangelion, it's because Rei is a clone of Shinji's mom, and in Fooly Cooly, it's because Mamimi is Naota's older brother's girlfriend or ex-girlfriend, and there's a weird age gap. There are also angel-like robots in Fooly Cooly, but in the show they come out of Naota's head. But who fights them? Instead of an Evangelion fighting them, it's Haruko and a robot named Kanti that can eat Naota to be under his control like an Eva. They have to fight these angel-like robots every episode in really well-animated fight scenes. So what are the differences? Well, while Evangelion has 26 episodes in a movie to play out its complicated story, Fooly Cooly has 6 episodes to basically do the same thing, and that means it's at a lightning fast pace. But, like Evangelion, the story doesn't really matter. Instead, it's more about the character's development, and the story just puts them in situations to grow. But Fooly Cooly is actually insane, and knows it in both animation and concepts. And the action scenes are crazy because instead of Evangelions fighting these angel robots, it's Haruko with a guitar beating them up, or Kanti fighting, and those two aren't giants like the Evangelions. You won't get the depressed, crazy vibe that you get from Evangelion, it's more of a fun crazy. But it has its tonal shifts that make it sadder or more emotional. Also, the animation and art style changes constantly. The presentation of Fooly Cooly is crazy, so crazy that Chainsaw Man is inspired by it. Despite how different the presentations are, the stories/emotional cores themselves are very similar. Another difference is that Fooly Cooly has 2 sequel series, Progressive and Alternative. You don't have to watch them, they aren't that good. I personally hated Progressive, but I kinda liked Alternative. It just didn't feel like Fooly Cooly, really. It's also getting 2 more sequels, which I may talk about in another video. So if you like Evangelion, I'd give Fooly Cooly a shot. It's only 6 episodes, so you don't have a lot to lose. It's entertaining, beautiful, crazy, fun, and full of meaning and purpose. The visuals are also amazing, and I'll talk about that in a cinematography video. Evangelion fans, watch it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.